we go. I ain't streamed this in a minute. I've been playing it though. I just feel like it's still broken. And niggas are cheesy. I took the middleweight off because I was tired of fighting Sugar Ray Leonard. That was loud. Fighting Terrence Crawford. He's kind of annoying to fight sometimes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall with a reach of 68 inches. He is the Grand Campeon, Julio Cesar Chavez. Terrence.
Like how they said they got roads. Only gave them to some niggas.
We've waited a long time for this fight.
Unless I just don't have it on.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't score with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good defense stopping that jab. A perfect counter lands. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build.
How'd I miss that body shot?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
That counter shot lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Perfect counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this get focused?
The announcer said I got the advantage, but as a
Johnny, can he keep the momentum going
anybody's
after
round.
that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
oh, he's supposed to throw body, head. Nigga throw an extra body.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
There's no way. There's no way he should have got away from that.
That hook won't score. Jab slightly off target. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't,
oh my gosh, that shit so slow.
They blocked the left there. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Couldn't land that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks that jab. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Just wants to throw the power right.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different?
I have to figure that out.
And there's the bell to start round 4.
Every time you try to get in there, throw a
but let's see if
combo.
they can turn it around here.
That's what people. That's one of the things
now
that
you've got to
I
make
fucking
sure
hate.
he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him.
Can you believe it? He
What?
put Chavez down.
Because how did I miss that first of all?
Imagine seeing this punch
Look
coming.
at that. How do you miss that body
being
shot?
able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still want to fight.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The perfect counter lands. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. each other's punching power.
That's crazy. How am I not blocking? This nigga's blocking for a whole second. Still gets punched.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
How do I... What kind of punch is that? That's what I be saying, man.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Good counter punch. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's
How do you miss that?
That powerful.
How do you miss that?
Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. And he just misses with that jab. We're at the halfway. Whoa, wait a minute! Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
How about that time counter shot? So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Nice counter shot. Dios mío! It's Julio.
That was crazy, bro.
Let's
That
see
shit is
that
right
again.
there.
I need to see that again.
I don't know how he's missing that body shot. He's not even sliding back or nothing. Just backing up.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This round, you had everything in the bag, and now you've let him.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget.
That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out.
And win this next round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Just come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
I need you to go back out there.
That'll do. Good work. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work.
There's the bell for round 6. Unlucky to miss with that jab.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yes, very unlucky.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. being thrown to the wind. This power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be.
Yes.
That
Yes.
looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Dad does not score. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down.
My block glow or some
Oh
shit.
my
That
goodness.
shit was all the way
I wanna
up,
see that one more
and the
time.
punch still
You're
goes
right,
to the
Todd.
block.
What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
To be cautious, cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He's
Like,
been
how does he
knocked
miss
down,
that
but at least
fucking
not
punch?
knocked out yet.
It's killing.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1
at that
hour to
slow-ass
get over a
fucking
shot
punch.
like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He blocks the uppercut.
Like, what? How's that
What do you think of
missing?
this fight so far, Johnny?
How's that
Power,
missing?
that power might be the-
How did that hit me and I
might
blocked
be
it?
the
Look at that
equalizer.
shit, man. That's what I be saying, bro. This game, this shit be poop, bro. This shit be poop.
Nice job by him to block that jab.
I'm throwing punches. Oh my god.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, and the grand champion might go down.
Look at that shit.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Like that. This shit crazy. All you gotta do is throw power punches. No boxing included. So what y'all thinking, man? What y'all thinking? Oh, now we're going against Julio.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul out. So here, Julio's. This, you can tell both. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. It's bombs away. Those counter punches have to hurt.
What kind of fucking swing is that? That's what I be hitting, man. Let me fix the
Right when you
fucking
think
punches.
the pace will slow down, it picks up.
See, that was just far. I was too far away. I admit that one. But sometimes it's just bullshit.
Who's the greatest Mexican fighter of all time? Is it Canelo or is it Grand Campeon Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.? We're about to find out.
Chavez Jr. has something to prove. He lost on unanimous points to Canelo. Okay, he went the distance, but he got a beating for 12 rounds. He can't let that happen again.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork.
How's he hitting me?
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard.
How not? It's the first round. Fix the fucking commentating
See here
also.
in round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Oh, what's going on?
That counter punch caught him clean.
Got my shit tripping. What? What?
Perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
How am I not hitting that shit? How's that not a flash? How's that not a counter?
After what we saw in that last round,
That was a counter. Full counter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, that's supposed to be a jab.
No rest for the weary.
I use the analog stick for all my punches.
That uppercut doesn't land. That hook's blocked.
See, how did that would have reached me, but I'm missing
that.
that.
Very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for another.
What?
They are giving us a high-tempo show.
See, he trying to do the same thing. Just want to sit back, wait for me to throw punches, and then throw the power right.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over
That's
the
what
place
people
in this
do.
one.
It's like, oh, he beat me up. Let me just sit back, wait till they throw punches, and then throw a power punch.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not. Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another.
They could just sit there and fucking block. Look at that shit. I would have missed.
Can't find a home for that jab. A perfect counter shot.
Come
Can't score with that uppercut.
What? I'm blocking.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Failing to score with that right hook.
Just hit this nigga with a 6-piece. Not even face.
They exchange punches.
And then he misses that body shot.
Both men step back for just a moment.
And I get punished.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Good counter punching. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that.
It pisses me off.
Let's see what they...
Get your mind back on the job.
All he got to does is block the head because they won't let me
Who's gonna
land body
the first
shots.
Big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after
Look at
that
that.
last
How do I not
huge
land
round
that?
for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws
And they get punched through the guard.
That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice job blocking the hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to
tired?
knock them out early?
Whoa, Johnny!
Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble!
A big, heavy blow.
Bro, and I'm literally blocking, bro.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
This game is stupid. I'm pressing the buttons. This game is stupid.
Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One moment changes everything,
Bro,
especially in
my
this
game is
division.
tweaking. What the fuck?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh my word, Canelo. It looked great live. How will it look
This
again
nigga
on
has no
slow-motion
stamina.
replay?
Even
Hit him in the
I've gotta see
body.
that again. Where did that come from?
And he still throws a power punch and knocks me down. What is this game? What is this game?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round,
And how do you do that? By throwing one power punch at a time.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble.
And I can't fucking get her.
Oh, wait a minute. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. So final 10 seconds of the round.
It's
And he is
fucking
looking
wild,
really
bro.
sharp. Dios mío, it's Julio.
All you gotta do is back up. Can't hit
Everything
him.
looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Both men. There's the bell to start round 7. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
That is showing the fitness. That is showing
Bro,
the
what
stamina.
the
That is
fuck?
showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Like how?
Oh, and the grand, can you believe it?
Thank
He put
you.
Chavez down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Now all I gotta do is not get knocked out by a random
So this
power
fight will
punch.
continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you
See
know
what I mean?
It's hard
But
to
I
fall
threw a
back.
power punch.
Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't
Why
get
isn't
into
he
the
hurt?
habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the
Look at that.
second they touch you, it's done.
Because he
That's
knows
where
he
the
could just
confidence
depend on one power punch. That'll flash knock me out.
Good defense stopping that jab. Final 10 seconds. Hold it right there. El Gran Campeon in some real trouble. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Let's go.
1, 2,
You have to survive the power punches.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Get him out of here.
It happened. You saw it here live.
Threw 85 power punches. I threw only 4 more punches than power punches than he landed. That's what I was saying. Should be pissing me off. All right, I'm trying to fight in a welterweight now. Is that the only classes niggas fight in? Okay. Good matchup right here. Well, like not like a height and weight
Making it.
Besides Muhammad Ali, 64, was it 64?
This bout is...
Expectations are...
I mean, you know, pick him sometime. Man, all the goddamn time.
Let's see how they come out.
Bro, what is going on with my shit?
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Ooh, that was a nice roll. My shit was tripping, though.
Jab to the body.
Not the game, not undisputed, but like my PlayStation was tripping.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
The best rounds he's seen this year.
You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How didn't that body shot connect?
For that receipt, it's always coming.
What the fuck was that?
Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab?
What the? How didn't that look at his long ass arms? How did that one connect and he didn't even hit him? I don't know. Why would he fuck his short arm down punch right there?
Couldn't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
That was supposed to be a body.
Talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing.
We're good on stamina. We're good on stamina.
Here we go. It's round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
That left-handed jab. Did you see that?
That slow-ass fucking punch.
Can he make his way out of it? Right,
I don't know how he missed that body shot. See, I don't discriminate. He should have landed that.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
How'd I miss that? They paid me back, I guess.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab slightly off target. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. So imagine being right in there.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Ooh, I think we lost a lot of stamina there, but we good. We got stunned, but I think we still won the round.
That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. They won't give us a second
What?
to catch our breath.
It's because that motherfucker was so slow.
Nice counter. A perfect counter land.
Whoa.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Just jab him away. Jab him away.
Let's talk about Klitschko.
Because obviously we can't hurt this
There was
nigga.
no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the
We'll turn it up
judges.
about the 6th round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if
Jab
they
him
can
away.
finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
stamina back up.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What?
The jab doesn't quite connect. Throws the jab but does not score. Only catching air with that hook.
Oh my god. My game didn't respond. I jabbed twice.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for
Oh
tap.
my God.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Punch, counter punch. That jab gets blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's
His
why
face
they
not
can
even
maintain
swollen
this
or nothing.
all
No
the way to a
cuts.
fight.
We're at the halfway point, and
I'm
both of these fighters
tatting
know
him
the
up
round
with
is
this jab.
still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. The jab can't find a home. The winner of this surely will get a world
What?
title.
That was a body shot. That was 2 body shots.
Punch output, thought
But the
there
second
would
one
be,
like it was going to the
some more
head.
action here.
Ooh.
This round's still up for grabs
Got
with just
lucky.
10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
What?
You won that hands down.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect
Throwing
from
power
heavyweights.
punches.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to have thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
I don't know how that reached him.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. He threw a punch and just got
I gotta be
countered.
careful not to get hit by a
Job
flash.
stopping that uppercut.
That's how they like to
Those who
do.
thought this would be a mismatch, you are
Whooping
sorely
this
wrong.
nigga ass. And this ain't no flash knockout.
How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They didn't phase him. Down face.
Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
That's crazy. Crazy how they do it.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that in? Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Watch me be the one to get knocked out. Man. I'm telling you.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin, doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land.
How does his shit land
To be
before
a
my
judge
shit?
in this fight is both fighters have had their big moments.
Straight through my
Skill
guard.
for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Missed body shot. Should have knocked his freaking head
So
off.
he's stronger, but he's not faster. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Klitschko in that fight.
He's gonna go down.
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. And he just missed with that left jab. Klitschko is
Look at
stumbling
that.
around.
Look
He's
at
got
that,
to
bro.
find
I just
himself
fucking blew
here.
his head off with an uppercut.
Try to buy
And I
time.
get stunned.
It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just
Again.
defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round,
Again.
there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
This nigga gonna go down.
The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what?
One of the judges gave him 1 round. So I'm saying, that beat the brakes off of this dude. He would not go down. He threw 111 power punches. Barely any swelling. I almost had more swelling than he did. I was jabbing his face off. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna change the heavyweight fighter to Butterbean.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. And he'll be facing King Rye. Ryan Garcia weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 7. Hector King. This bout, so much hype, so high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Oh, look at that left jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want the knockout. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Camacho goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more.
First round, okay, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
So Ryan Garcia. He need one of those in real life.
Let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at his corner. Look at his...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round.
That's good.
Here we go. It's round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Hook misses. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
No rest for the weary. Punch, counter. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
I thought I could knock it, get him stunned.
Let's talk about Garcia
Apparently
in
not.
that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He's tough. He's tough.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up.
Relying on them power punches.
Walk around the ring.
You got those combos, man. You just can't throw one punch. One power punch. One power punch. Combos, nigga.
Camacho is buzzed. Down goes Hector Camacho.
That's what's wrong with the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
People win like that, and then they try to keep relying on it. He got up again. What?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Back at it in round 4. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go.
What? How did I just get hit by that? How did I just get hit by that?
Shot, they get countered. That uppercut's blocked.
We got it. One power punch at a time.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot!
Only 8 of his punches were not power punches. What? Well, only 8 of his punches that he landed. Let me say that. Alright, that's it. I just wanted to complain a little bit about the game and some of the stuff I'll be talking about, man. And you fix that shit.